Right, now question 4. It's another question here, analytical geometry. Unlike question 3, which was a little bit easier. Question 4, it's a bit challenging in a way, but now uyobhala a full question paper kuma exams wakho. Your paper 2 should have two yama question on the analytical geometry. One where we deal nama shapes, and then another one where we deal nama angles kakhulu. Ne? Like uzoba ukuthi on the question 3 part of this question paper, which nishiye link in the description box, uzoba ukuthi we did not calculate any angles. Lana ke there are angles involved. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Now we enjoy content, please leave a like. Now we new, please just consider subscribing. Now we itanda content yeah. I'm not forcing you. Now we enjoy, just consider subscribing. Okay, so in the diagram below, lines AC and BD intersect at B, where AC is perpendicular to BD, and C and D lie on the y-axis, while A lie on the x-axis. Okay, maybe let me write here. So here's C, y-intercept. Here's A, x-intercept. B, what is B? Point of intersection. Ne? Point of intersection between which lines? BD and AC. Alright? BD and AC. What is this? Okay. My calculations got question 3. Anyway. So let's erase this part. And then the equation of AC is PY minus X minus 5P equal to 0, while theta, while alpha is the angle of inclination of AC, with CDB being equal to beta. This angle CDB, this angle will beat. Alright, then we continue again, man. So we're gonna say, 4.1, they want us to calculate what? What coordinates ka C? Upu C, nangu C. Right? Nangu C. We are given the equation kabani ga AC after all. Naila ubani. It's PY minus X minus 5P equal to what? Equal to 0. Alright. See calculator ini the y-intercept. Ama coordinates ka C ubani. It's the y-intercept. So how do we calculate the y-intercept? Sitini, city y intercept where we let ubani or x to be 0. Right? Where we let x to be 0. So sizobano py minus sfaku 0, 5p equal to 0. Then we solve the left hand side, we end up with py minus 5p. Kumele disappear. I mean the 0 will disappear after all. Then p is a common factor. We take it out. Equal to 0. Okay? Then p is equal to 0, or y minus 5 is equal to 0. Then we simplify for y, we get y that is equal to 5, p that is equal to 0. We're not interested in p, but we are interested in getting any y-intercept. This means that since we made x to be 0, like about 0, and then our y is gonna be what? 5. This means our coordinates ka C 0 and 5. Ne? It's the 0 and 5. It's the 0 and 5. Don't let the P to intimidate you. Ne? This equation, I'm like, okay, what is the P doing there, man? I'm like, okay, anyway, now if 0, I'm gonna have a common factor. Just do it the normal way. Ne? Just do it the normal way. If you come across a situation, if ne? Okay, so 4.2, if the gradient of AC is a half, show that p is equal to 2. Show that p is equal to 2. So ngizothi 4.2 we have ubani AC. They are saying that A gradient ka AC is equal to a half. Show that P is okay. Show that P is equal to 2. Okay, let's take the equation one more time. So the Py minus x minus 5p is equal to what? 0. Then siwenza ubani P, the subject of the formula. So the Py equal to transpose x nakafika ngale yoba positive x. Whoa, okay. Body yami iyadlitsha manje. Okay, so yoba positive x and then 5p yoba positive 5p. Then siyabuya ke manje, we say hey hey, divide ngophila, divide nangophila. Why though? Y equal to 1 over p equal to 1 over px plus the p cancels the p. Why ngiyenza so? I wanted to write the equation as y equal to xm plus c. Xm, okay, when I'm able we join it like this as mx plus c, not xm but mx plus c. Why ngibhala so that I can compare ama gradients wami ke manje. I am told with the gradient ka AC it's actually a half, right? And then uma simplify and writing it down in terms of this formula, I can now say okay, I can now equate to m1 to the actual gradient, right? So that in calculate ubani p, uyabo ukuthi nalo p seka isolated from the rest of the terms in the equation. So siyoba no 1 over p is equal to 1 over 2. 1 over p, it's the same as m. It's the gradient. We are also given the gradient as ubani 1 over 2. So that means p wami is actually equal to 2. Therefore p is equal to 2. This is how we show ukuthi p is equal to 2. Now they want us to calculate our coordinates ka b, which is the point of intersection. The point of intersection. Alright, siyakhayida loku, siyakhayida, and then sithi ke manje. Okay, alright. 4.3. They want us to calculate our coordinates ka b, which is the point of intersection. Alright. We actually have equation ka AC. I also need equation ka BD. Why even bother finding equation ka BD? It's because of B is the point of intersection. Nangathola my equations way to AC and BD ngawasolve simultaneously and get my coordinates ka bani ka B. So ngizothi okay, remember what we did in equation AC. We made y the subject of the formula, sathola 1 over p, and then sati the p is actually 2. So it's a half m, a half x. I have to erase, not go back. A half x plus 5 plus ubani plus 5 plus 5. I have the equation kabani ka AC. Let's work out the equation ka BD. How do I do that? Remember, sisebenzisa this equation in getting an equation of any line. So I have this equation. Ngifuna equation ka BD. I need a coordinate so that things we substitute y1 and x1. Also the gradient of ubani BD. Also the gradient of BD. So sizoti, we're going to use the property that says uma times the gradients of perpendicular lines, you should be getting a -1. The line BD is perpendicular to line AC. So uma uthatha line AC multiply no gradient of BD, line BD, you should get to -1. What is line AC? The gradient of line AC, it's what? It's a half. Ngimthola half, it's that half. MBD is equal to -1. Divide both sides ngo half, uzothola ubani? Uzothola -2. This is the gradient of the line BD. Now we are going back to this equation. We're gonna say y minus, what is y1? So substitute the coordinate for d. Y1, it's -10 equal to, what is the gradient? -2. X, what is x1? That's 0. Okay, then y plus 10 is equal to -2x. Multiply that -0, we are getting a 0. Let me just write it down, +0. Okay, so we have a y equal to -2x plus 0 minus 10. Y is equal to -2x, 0 minus 10, that's -10. This is the equation. But asifuni the equation, what are we looking for? Sifuna the coordinates of B. That's when the simultaneous thing comes into the picture now. So instead, so tata this, okay, let's call this equation number 1, the equation ga AC. Equation number 2, the equation ga bani, ga BD. We're gonna equate the equations. A half x plus 5 is equal to -2x minus 10. Then ngenzani ke? Ngiyothatha the equation. No, I'm gonna get the LCM because of nginani in a fraction. Or okay, or you can just bring -2x this side, then also work out your LCM after you have grouped them like terms work. I think is over quicker this way. So a half plus 2, that's 2.5, which means it's 5/2. 0.5 a half plus 2, it's 5/2 x, then sibano minus 15. Then okay, I'm running out of space now. I can calculate this side. Okay, I have to erase. Do not go back, otherwise you'll cancel some stuff lah. Okay, so let's okay, it's either you divide by 5/2 both sides, or multiplier by the multiplicative inverse. Uyabona? Yeah, ngifake ezintweni. Sometimes man, impressor sewakho rumem wakho vele multiplying a multiplicative inverse. Uyabona? Vele multiplying a multiplicative inverse instead of dividing. Uyabona? Do ezinye izinto, just do them a little bit different for a change. Okay, so after multiplying or dividing by the 5/2 or its multiplicative inverse, then senzani, so thola x on the left hand side, then -15 multiplied by 2/5, so bano -6, just to be sure. See that we are divide, let's say 15 divided by 5/2, sithole -6. Or you can multiply the -15 by its multiplicative inverse, which is 2/5, uthole -6. It works either way. Okay, then siyaku equation number 1, we sub x weight. Y is equal to a half in bracket -6 plus 5. Answer a half, okay, -3. That's gonna be 2. Therefore my coordinates got B kumele kube minus 6 and 2, just to be sure. It's a half, open bracket, minus 6 plus 5, it's 2. Yes, sinama coordinates ka B. Any questions? Masikhulume in the comment section. Alright, so 4.4 sifuna the angle of inclination now. Ubani or alpha. We want this not equation, but the angle of inclination. Alright, so alpha, we're gonna say tan alpha is equal to a gradient kabani ka AC, because of this angle of inclination is actually being created by the line AC. So 70 gradient yakon. Right, I hope you know this formula. So the gradient ga AC, it's half masipeyona la 4.2. Then see the alpha, second function of tan arctan. Okay, don't go back, erase 1 over 2. So alpha is over equal to, come on 5, shift fagi answer la. Okay, I don't trust the answer. Okay, 26.57 degrees. That is alpha. 4.5, hence or otherwise, prove that. Prove that. Okay. This is an interesting one. Okay, hence or otherwise, prove that ABOD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Wow. Okay. This is nice. So seba letha ilukanje la. EUCLIDEAN kancane, ne? So just be careful. Sometimes banoku, blend ama questions nyana nje. Spenduli Euclidean geometry question la. Ngaphakathi we analytical geometry. So siyazi ukuthi theorem 4 ku Euclidean states that if une bow tie like this, circle yakho lena, ne, and then this is a cyclic quad, lama angles lawa should be equal, ne? They should be equal. So now we have to prove ukuthi actually this thing is a cyclic quad, meaning that kumele imagine ukuthi hey, there's a circle, there's actually a circle around. Okay, buya ngathi izambane leto, but just bear with me. It looks like a circle. It is a circle. It should be a circle, ne? When you should prove kuti lona ulingana na lona. So our next task is actually to get the angle kabani ka beta. Okay, so 4.5. Thank you. 4.5. Okay, so we want to calculate the angle kabani ka beta. All right, pega le angle ka beta. Here's a tip. Angle beta, actually angle beta, the angle beta, it's not an angle of inclination, ne? So ungabi tempted ukuthi uthatha this gradient ka BD, then uthi you tata the equation ka the gradient ka BD and use that to calculate beta, then compare alpha no beta, ne? Okay, ngagenzi lokho. An angle of inclination is always measured against the x-axis. If the angle be measured la beta wethu against the x-axis, then benzothi yes, that is actually what a angle of inclination. But if it's measured against the y-axis, no, and no, it's not an angle of inclination. So nangabe you have a question like this, ufuna calculate an angle that is not part of that is not an angle of inclination, wenza kanje. This is a common theorem okomele we implement on almost every question with analytical geometry, which requires you to calculate an unknown angle that is not an angle of inclination. Yeah? This theorem 80, this angle A and this angle B, when added, they give us angle C, which is the exterior angle of a triangle, meaning that C is equal to angle A plus angle B. Reason, external angle of triangle. Back argument. Back. Note, this angle is actually 90 degrees. How do I know? Ngazi kanjani ukuthi 90 degrees lo? I know go to 90 degrees because of the y-axis is always perpendicular to the x-axis. Ne? Now, angle ABD, asicale ngale angle ABD. Angle ABD. Okay. Should I do that? Okay. Good difficult nyano reference alama angles now. Ngava CP alphabet la. I don't know what papa piswa in. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. ABD. That angle ABD. This one. Come let's declare cala. City this angle is 90 degrees. How do I know? It's because of AC perpendicular to Vani to BD. You know, to BD. To BD. Yes, we asked go to 90 degrees lapa, but just put it out there. We have one, just write it down. Note. We have one, just declare. Sometimes, and like, yeah, sometimes, isn't as fun and lazy. They do allocate marks for God. Ne? So don't leave anything undeclared guma calculations work. Like this one, I'm sure there's a mark for this. But anyway, on 90 degrees la. Why do I need the 90 degrees? Mfuna ukusebenzisa that 90 degrees to work out this exterior angle, right? Mfuna ukuthola this exterior angle, ne? So ngizothi yeah, they should have put an alphabet la. Let's say F la, ne? F la. F. But yeah, let's just say exterior angle. Exterior angle. Yeah. Wanala. Exterior angle is equal to alpha plus the 90 degrees. Maybe you can say this exterior angle. It's because of it's an exterior angle of triangle. Then what is alpha? Alpha start to calculate to 26.57 plus 90. Okay, lo alpha lo ufana nale angle le, lo 90 lo ufana nalo A lo. When adding these two, you should get the angle yangaphandle, angle C. It's kind of hard to reference the angle. That's why I need the exterior angle of I'm just calling it an exterior angle. Ne? Ngabe bekno F la or G. Bekzoba way easier. Benzothi B F O. Then I'm going back. Yay. Careful. Okay. Let's cancel the last eraser up. Huh? Okay, so I've calculated the sum of 26.57 plus 90. I'm getting 116.57 degrees. This is the answer again. This is the exterior angle. Ne? But anyway, why do we want the exterior angle of this triangle? Why do we want this angle? So zothatha this angle again. Sisebenzise calculator ubani beta. Remember, this is also a triangle. This exterior angle is calculated. It's also an exterior angle of this triangle. That's why ngithi la 90 degrees. You don't have to declare this. Ne? It's known ukuthi the y-axis and the x-axis are perpendicular. Ne? So sizothi again, exterior angle is equal to beta plus 90 degrees. We do have the exterior angle. Why? It is the same as the exterior angle for this triangle. So 116.57 is equal to beta plus 90. Then 90 come this side. So minus alapago 116.57. That's beta. That's totally answer again. 116 minus 90. Bani 26.57. So beta is 26.57. Voila. The alpha uyalingana nobani no beta. We just proved that alpha ulingana nobani no beta. They are equal. Therefore, we have a cyclic quad. ABOD is in fact a cyclic quad. You just proved alpha ulingana no beta. Done. Okay, done. Then see I go 4.6. 4.6. Determine the coordinates of the center of the circle which passes through B, D, and C. B, D, and C. B, D, and C. So there's a circle which passes through la. They want us to determine the coordinates of the center. Is it? Okay. You know, I know it's a grade 11 question paper, but it feels like a grade 12 paper, especially this 4.6. Why? But anyway. Remember. This is your circle. Ne? And then there's a center. A center. It's basically okay. How do I explain this to a grade 11? Ngabuka grade 11, ngabuka grade 12. Buzoba like, oh, okay. Uzoyi calculator this thing. But lana again, we want our coordinates one where center, which basically it's the midpoint between our coordinates making up a diameter. I have A, no B. What is a diameter? Diameter is that line that passes through any center. Ne? So how do you get our coordinates where center? Basically, we think our coordinates got A, no B. Then we'll calculate any midpoint between these 2 points. Ne? So in this case, I do have a diameter. We are able to now. I see it. BC is actually a diameter. Is the diameter. Is the diameter. So D no C is the diameter. How do I know? I have an angle in a semicircle. So an angle in a semicircle, it means that you get a diameter. So a diameter is what makes a angle in a semicircle. So we have to work out our coordinates of the center. Basically the midpoint between 0 and 5. Remember calculator, our coordinates. Do you still remember? I do. I'll go PG. Where are they? This? No. This? Yeah, no. Coordinates 0 and 5. Let's go back. So sizalana again. So if our coordinates kabani, we have our coordinates C, we also have our coordinates kabani. Kati, we can just work out in a midpoint la. Ne? A midpoint. So one thing for sure, that midpoint is so you calculate which are the coordinates for the center. That x is gonna be 0. How do I know? 0 plus 0 divided by 2, it's 0. 5 plus minus 10. 5 plus minus 10, that's minus 5. That's minus 5 back. 5 plus minus 10 equal to divide by 2. The coordinates for the center are gonna be minus 5 over 2 and 0. now my coordinates one were center, ne? Were center. So a midpoint we as calculator kanjani sithi x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2 asinikeza ini midpoint. That's why I calculated to 0 like that and a minus 5 over 2 like that. Okay, this is the last question, Lago question 4. I hope we enjoy it. I'm sure there's something oyifundile la. I'm sure, definitely sure. So check out the description box for more content in Creative and this question paper. For now I'm signing out. Don't forget to like, ungakhohlwa ukusharela nomngane wakho futhi. Maybe angafunda something as well. Okay, so yeah, signing out. Asibonani on the next recording. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.